Welcome back to Nordmark. It's the Lord of Rotten Ruin, and Tattle is huge. Well, large, specifically. I can't remember why, so I'm going to ask someone to give me a recap, and I'll give them inspiration for it. So whoever's not got inspiration, you might want to do it.
Let me just have a look. I do have inspiration. I have inspiration. Would somebody else like to take it?
I have it from doing an after-action report, so I'm good.
I have it. I can't remember why.
Then I'll do it.
You do it. So you can remember.
Yeah.
Contradicted canon already.
I know. It's going to be completely wrecked. So what happened last time is the party arrived at the shrine to the Lord of Rotten Ruin, where they met a poor, sad individual named Piotr, who was burying, or rather sort of leaving a small cairn, a small shrine for their partner. Through astute observation, though, they spotted that things were not as they seem with this Piotr, and after a tense encounter, convinced them to come in with them. This is the trickiest bit, is I've got to work out which bits have actually been revealed of secret information or not. Like, I could just go ahead and spoil the whole thing a second.
If you want, I can carry on from here.
Thank you.
That spares you from that, yeah. So yes, we met this person. It was eventually deduced that they are a member of the cult. I forget if the name of that's been revealed or not. I'm assuming not. We just know there's a cult that released the Kraken. Smart thing to do. Alright. Ended up walking down a corridor. Our cleric got frightened and sprinted off into the dark. Similarly smart thing to do. And we ended up fighting a big undead tree thing. We did, however, manage to funnel it through a small hole that gave us enough of an advantage in the fight that we cleanly were winning that encounter. It has, however, since run away, and we suspect that things are going to still be difficult should we attempt to finish it off. Key points in the fight were Tattle turning into a really big dog thing twice, which was just an amazing move. Hello.
Cat thing, thank you very much. Hyenas are cats.
Cat thing. It runs on dog hardware, software. Shut up. Yes, big old hyena thing. Amity detached a strange ring from it that may be magical. The cult person wants it. They're not having it. For the life of me, I can't think of any highlights from the cleric. I'm very sorry.
I did get eaten temporarily.
Hey, you did this is true. Yes. Did we make it throw you up, or you did enough damage from the inside?
One of those things happened. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, damage was done. It puked. And then it ran away. So we're all a bit battered. Our resources are largely spent, and we're not quite sure where we go from here.
Yeah.
Did we force it to flee? Is that how that encounter ended?
Yeah. We came close to killing it.
You did. You came pretty close. You forced it to flee, where presumably it's going to be licking its wounds, and it'll come back for you eventually.
Hey, I actually have a question. So, the NPC who's with us was constantly trying to cast a negative energy spell on it.
Yeah.
Which obviously ended up healing it. Can I tell, obviously, as a druid, Tattle's sort of decently versed in magical effects and maybe has some idea of how the undead function. Would she be able to tell if he did that deliberately or if it was a genuine mistake?
Roll me insight.
Okay. Oh, yep, insight runs off my favourite, wisdom. Nearly rolled an 18, but then it just the dice just sort of tipped over, so that is a 10.
You're looking at Piotr, and he seems fairly shocked that what he did empowered the creature. that this was not information he had beforehand.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to stay in the form of a giant hyena for a moment because I have no way of getting my wild shapes back.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, but I don't know. I suppose I'm basically a giant cat, so I just sort of look at him in that very patronizing cat way.
So Piotr looks at at two of the three of you, because one of you is a big hyena, and says, "What now? Do we chase it?"
Yes, I'm inclined to put this thing down before it begins. Yes. Before we do this, I'd like to take advantage of it being a tree and set it on fire, but I can't. Does anybody have something that's going to do something more damage to it? Have we got a strategy going into this?
Tattle bares her teeth.
The amazing badass is going to bite it. Okay, cool.
I think radiant energy did something to it. So I suppose that's what I have to do for now.
This is true. It wasn't the best at dodging, so we protect you. And it was rather keen to come after me. At the first opportunity it had, it really sort of bear down on me, so I can act as I can be baked for you.
Oh, that resembles a plan. Nick, I would like to cure wounds on myself.
Okay, yep. Go for it.
Wouldn't say no if you've got a spare.
I am. Okay, that's me back at full, and I will do the same on Enfys.
Hooray!
Amity.
Thank you.
So that will give you 7, I think. Because it adds straight wisdom, right?
1d8 plus wisdom.
Yeah. Okay, 7 then.
7. That puts me at 19. Very nice.
All right, where to?
Can we get out the gap?
We can, but
you can. Tattle might struggle.
Okay.
We might want to open up the door that we blocked off.
Yeah, we'll need to move the sarcophagus thing out of the way then.
Yeah.
Yeah. One other thing, I think, I remember you did see there's a lever up here, and there is something over here, Piotr was saying.
Did we mess with the lever already? Did we touch it?
No. Actually, yes, you've pulled the lever. I remember that.
Okay. So something opened somewhere, but we didn't see.
Something
what it
opened
was.
somewhere, that's right, but you didn't see where. So it's not in this room.
So, Amity has no even recollection of this. It's just all focused on the fight. So
Yeah. You're getting into that sort of battle lust. And it's nothing to do with the fact that it's been like 4 weeks.
Yep.
Longer.
Question: would I have been able to sort of hear what direction the sounds? That I remember there was a sound when the lever was pulled. Can I sort of get an idea of where that came from, or?
Sure, it came from that direction from you.
Okay. So maybe we should just sort of explore this area up here.
Yes, later.
yeah, if we
Okay,
give this
fine.
thing time to rest, it's gonna have a lot of health back. I think
Okay.
I might be putting tempting things down for a reason.
the cleric will get channeled. Amity wouldn't know that actually. That's very meta of me. I get nothing back on a short rest, so I'm inclined to go ahead with what we got.
Yeah, I'd only get my wild shapes back, so yeah. Maybe some HP, but
I can't even do that. I might have hit
I
dice
might
as
as
well.
I might as well just stay in my hyena form. If we can, I mean, I think I can stay this way for the next hour.
Yes, at the least half your druid level in hours, isn't it?
Yeah, half my druid level rounded down.
Okay.
Although,
think we
if I
should-
get knocked out of it, I'm basically dead.
I think we should move this sarcophagus and get after it then.
Let's
Okay.
get it.
So you spend about 10 minutes hauling the sarcophagus away and getting everything out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we manage to push it there in quite a hurry, though?
Yeah, that was with a check. I mean, you can do a check to do it faster if you want. You
So I
will
don't think
succeed. It's just
I don't think we're in a rush right now, and we were in a rush to get it blocked. So
Mhm.
I'm okay taking a few extra minutes.
it
We're
can't
not gonna
heal
take
in
10
10 minutes.
minutes to
Don't
fight
worry
it,
about
so-
that. Like,
Yeah.
it's got to have an hour before it can heal.
Okay.
Okay, doors open. You're able to go through. Whereabouts are you heading? You have a corridor to the north, which is where the exit is, but there were 2 branching corridors off of there. Or it opens up into a cave to the south.
If I remember correctly, Vanstone does not have dark vision.
Correct.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna get a torch out, but I'm not going to light it yet. I'm just gonna be ahead. So that my superior perception and actual dark vision can then head towards where I believe the tree thing will have gone, which would be down.
Tattle, do you have dark vision at the moment?
Good question.
I would indicate where I'm going, but I appear to not be able to make a thing.
Should be able to right click and
Oh, it's right click.
The
there we go.
description. The description for a giant hyena doesn't say it has dark vision, but I'm not sure if my base forms. I guess it wouldn't.
It's your
depends if
eyes.
it says you get it or not on your feature.
No,
Yeah.
You use the creature's stat block, yeah, so you don't at the moment.
Yeah. It's pitch black around you as well, Tattle. So you're probably going to stay.
Oh, wait. You retain the benefit of any features from your class, race, or other source, and can use them if your new form is physically capable of doing so.
Keep going.
Not-
However, you can't use any of your special senses, such as dark vision, unless your new form also has that. So yeah,
Yep.
it
So,
specifically says I don't get dark vision.
You can't see anything at the moment because it's you can see a bit actually because you've got the door open here, so there's light spilling in from this room. So there's a little bit you can see immediately around you, but you can't see anything past here.
Can I smell anything?
Ooh, yes. Roll me a perception check to use smell, which presumably you have advantage on with keen senses.
Wait, does giant hyenas have? Nope, giant hyenas don't have keen sense. Oddly
That
enough.
sucks. Well, roll it normally then, I guess.
Okay. Luckily, I still have my wisdom score, so. Oh,
Ooh.
you'll never guess what number I rolled on the dice itself.
A 1.
I think the other direction.
Ah, a 2.
I mean, if you're thinking in binary terms, the correct answer would be 0, which is physically impossible on this dice. But yeah, I rolled a 20, not a natural 20, because this is a ability check. So that is a 27 on perception.
Ooh.
Okay. So you can hear, I think, more so than smell. You can smell a bit, I think, but the problem is there's a lot of stinky, like, clouds of festering water here. But you do get a whiff of the trail. Like, with a score this high, with a 27, you're going to get a whiff of the trail. And I think that's going to allow you to point out where the Lord of Rotten Ruin currently is to the rest of the party. By presumably, I presume you're like pointing like a pointer dog, like that, pointing your snout in this direction. But you have revealed.
I will point out that I can also see 60 feet, and the furthest point away from me is 45.
He was hiding as well. It's just that beat the stealth check.
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna sort of sit on my haunches and stare. You know, like when a cat's just sort of just like, you know how cats sometimes do that thing where they just sort of sit there and just lash out at anyone who walks past his feet. I'm just doing that and staring at where it is.
Sure, you're staring.
Okay.
You know the direction. Amity, now that you're looking in that direction, you can see that the Lord of the Rotten Ruin is looking straight at Tattle.
Excellent. Okay. I speak to Piotr and Vanstone to let them know exactly, like, distance, corner, all the info. And I tell them that, like, what I want to do here, I'm going to light a torch. I'm going to throw a torch at it, not to do damage, just so that the area is illuminated, like, on top of it.
Okay.
And then they can do their thing, and myself and Tattle can be the up close and dangerous type.
Okay.
Are we all good?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
So let's get this party started. I'm going to do that. I'm going to light the torch and throw it.
Okay. You light the torch. You toss it over. And let me get a little shape out for where's like visible as things go along.
It'll be around here-ish, just in front of it.
Okay. I think I've got something under props that I can use. Let's use a fire sphere. That'll work.
Fire!
So that's actually 20 foot, which is the bright light radius of a torch. So that's all lit up now. You can all see the Lord of Rotten Ruin. But as it was sailing through the air, some sparks of it came off. Not sparks, little bits of burning embers. Embers, that's the word. Came off and struck a very well lit now column of gas.
Oh no.
Well,
That is here.
did I just set that on fire?
So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Tattle, please, as it goes whoomph.
Okay. What's the dexterity of a giant hyena? Slightly worse than my normal dexterity.
You'll be fine. Cats are great on the feet.
I've rolled really high on damage, so I hope you pass.
I would like to use my inspiration on that.
Oh,
Go
gosh.
for it.
For posterity's sake, I've rolled a 5. Okay, second dice. Oh. I rolled another natural 20, would you believe?
Wow.
on.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that.
you're going to take halved damage. I don't believe you get your tiefling fire resistance while in wild shape, but because I don't think that's classed as a feature.
Wait.
But do
It
have a
says
look just in
features.
case.
It says features from your class, race, or other source. If you can use them, if the new form is physically capable of doing so.
Yeah, I don't believe damage resistances are features, but have a look. Tieflings might specify it as a feature, so have a look.
Okay, Tiefling, 5e.
Yeah, hellish resistance. There it is. Okay, so you're going to half that again, so that's going to be 3 points of fire damage.
Yeah, I think I might be able to just tank that.
And you're on fire.
Oh.
You shed bright light.
I must have one of those combustible heads. I read an article all about it.
You've just literally walked into basically like a gas torch. So you're going to take a d4 of fire damage at the start of each of your turns until you can put it out. You can use an action to put it out.
I can't believe the DM's gaslighting me like this.
But yeah, can someone put down like a post-it note and track that, because otherwise we are going to forget. But yeah, the Lord of Rotten Ruin is perfectly visible now and has taken this as an attack, so we're going to need to roll some initiative, unless you want to use the initiative from last time, because I do still have that. Let's re-roll it.
Yeah, let's re-roll it.
Well, it is a new battle, so
yeah, I am not counting the Lord of Surprised because it was looking straight at Tattle.
I can't even see the initiative order.
Try a refresh. I'll roll for Piotr as well.
the dice like me today.
Oh, there we go. I'm in. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Dice do not like me.
At least you haven't had to make any saving throws.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Nick, do I still have a bronze?
Yeah, I think you do.
Okay, when do I deal with that?
That'll be at the start of your turn.
Okay.
I think you've got 2 points left.
Ugh. Okay.
Okay, is everyone's initiative in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like it's going to be Tattle first with a 22.
Okay, I think because of her resistance, Tattle's not going to be that, and the fact she knows that this form's temporary.
Yeah, you take 1 point of fire damage.
Oh yeah, she's not. Is that half to 0 or?
I've already halved it.
Oh, okay. 41 hit points. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tattle's just gonna shrug it off and just go straight for it.
Okay.
Yep, so in for the bite. Out of interest, does this set the Lord of Rotten Ruin on fire as well?
No. But you might be able to repeat the effect by, for example, positioning the Lord of Rotten Ruin into one of the 2 remaining gas clouds.
I have noticed this, and I am formulating a plan.
I've got a plan for that.
Oh. In that case, can I grapple the Lord of Rotten Ruin?
You can go for a grapple, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Rolling athletics for this.
Yeah, I'm going to go athletics as well.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm using
Cocked. Let's try again.
giant hyenas. Modifier. Mine's not great either. That's an 11.
I got 7, so you've grappled.
Okay. Let me just. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Force movement. So force movement's half,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I
the
would like
equivalent
to-
of difficult terrain.
Okay. I would like to move over here.
Oh yeah, I
and
completely
drag the Lord
forgot.
of
Sorry,
Rotten Ruin
this
into
entire
here.
swamp is difficult terrain, so it's double difficult terrain for you.
Okay.
Because the water's like up to your
Okay.
waist. Probably for you, Tattle, it's not, because you are a large creature right now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to say probably for you it's not, but for anyone medium, this is difficult terrain.
Yeah. I think that's about
Noted.
So basically, I want to just sort of drag it in there and just use it like a spark from my fur to light the pocket on fire.
Okay, I'm gonna say it needs to be more fire than that. Like when I was saying embers, it's because literally the torch went through, the space it's in.
Okay.
Gonna need to be more than that. It's gonna have to be a concerted action to ignite it.
Okay. I'm just saying, if I'm on fire enough to take damage, surely I'm on fire enough, I'm going to set off her.
Afraid not in this case. It's gonna need it.
It's like when you have like a can of hairspray and you try setting that on fire, but you don't hold the flame close enough. It just puts the flame out. Except this isn't putting you out; it's making it flicker.
Fair enough.
But you know, this is a game of teamwork. I'm sure one of your compatriots can help. But we go over to the Lord of Rotten Ruin, who is going to attempt to grapple you. No, the Lord of Rotten Ruin actually is going to give you the old slam, double slamming. So the first one, that's a natural 20.
Ouch.
And the second one is a natural 1. Amazing. Incredible. Both sides of the spectrum there.
The dice whimsical today.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not going to be an auto grapple, which is what I was hoping for. Because if both hit, it's an auto grapple. So it's going to be a fair bit of damage, though.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be an auto grapple anyway, because I'm large at the moment, so I cannot be grappled in the way. Well, I can't be engulfed anyway.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. It would have to have been a normal grapple. It would have to have used its fisties. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
We did last session with that.
Yeah, it was a smart move as well. It was a smart move. 22 points of bludgeoning damage from the critical hit.
Yep, I'm bloodied now.
Well, as long as you're still up, that's the important thing. It can't really do anything else at the moment, so it's going over to Amity's go.
Okay. Difficult terrain. That makes things, and I'm not high enough level to have a feature that's gonna deal with that for me yet. What I will do then.
For once, this is a very good thing to light something on fire. Just saying.
As much as I want to, I've got one action, and to throw something is an action. So I can't light a torch and throw something. I also can't get to the other torch without a dash. So what I'm going to do is move 15 closer. 10. 15 and shoot it from here with my longbow. Would it still be marked from the favored foe from last time?
Depends when that expires, but I imagine it's still active.
I believe it's for 1 minute.
But then that's gone. You spent 10 minutes opening a door.
Yes. That's okay, I've got a second one, I can just do it again. I'm assuming it's 1 minute. Because that is the typical sort of time. Let me just mark that off. Okay, so longbow shot. Roll then. Aha! That one went on a journey, but it was... This is not in, but I don't think I get a +7. No, I get a +4. Not too bad though. 17 total.
17 hits, yeah.
Excellent. Right, 1d8 plus 1d4. 1d8. Here's my d4s. 10 plus 2, that's 12 piercing.
12 piercing damage, okay.
And I shout out a little encouragement to the to the hyena. Like, yeah, get it. I'm helping, I promise. Just hold it there.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, over to Piota's. Not going to fuck it up this time. It's going to cast the only other spell Piota's got that'll actually work in this case. What's the range? 60 feet. That'll work. Cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh.
So I'm going to put a little baby Piota over here.
What? Okay, I know its spiritual weapon says it's just a weapon, but I'm just like imagining a literal little version of Pioto holding the weapon now.
It's tiny little, like a cherub, just floating there holding the sword. Yeah, spiritual weapon, and gets to make an attack, I think, when that happens. Yeah, when you cast it, you can make a melee spell attack. With flanking, I'm imagining, actually, at this point. No, because spiritual weapons don't flank up. I remember that. That is actually pretty good. So the sword lances in and deals 6 points of force damage. So Piota's looking pretty happy with himself and goes, "Haha! I've got the idea now." And over to Vanstone.
Cool. I have abhorrence.
You do. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
This is gonna go great.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, as a cleric, how bad can his wisdom be?
Yeah, don't fail.
11.
11, I think. Oh, it's just enough to fail, actually. Because 10 plus the number of abhorrence. Yeah. Okay. Roll me a d10, will you?
Sure. 2.
2. The character becomes suddenly attached to the nearest creature. They must use their action to grapple the creature and will not relinquish the grapple willingly until the start of their next turn.
That sucks. Okay.
Piotr, I love you.
Okay, Piotr is grappled then.
Yep. Piotr's actually going to try and just dodge you out of the way. And rolled a 17 to dodge you if you want to roll athletics. See if you beat that.
I will not beat that. 1.
Okay. Yeah, so you've Piotr's just dived to the side as you've immediately lunged for him and is looking a little confused at you. You do still have your movement and your reaction and any bonus action.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
Of all people, shouldn't Pioto be aware of why he's acting a bit odd?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he has done this. Yeah, you would think he'd know.
Okay. Yeah, so it's difficult terrain, so I can only move 3 squares, right?
That's right, unless well, you can't dash this turn. So yeah, 3 squares.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna put myself here, if that's possible.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool. Okay, that's me.
All right, sounds good. Okay, back to the top. It's Tattle. You take 0 points of fire damage.
Oh no. Deepling. Okay, speaking of fire damage, I'd like to just sort of stick forward a burning paw and light that pocket of gas, please.
Okay, you can use an action to light the pocket of gas. Right, so that is going to be a dexterity saving throw from the Lord of Rotten Ruin, who is not very good at dex. Let me put it that way. All right, come on, let's see. Oh, it was almost, but it's not enough. So the Lord of Rotten Ruin goes. Can you please roll me 4d4 for the fire damage, please?
With pleasure.
And the Lord of Rotten Ruin is on fire. So I'm going to just... there you go. I'm going to duplicate that for the Lord.
That's 10 points of fire damage.
10 points. That's good. Yeah. Okay. It's not looking good for the Lord of Rotten Ruin, I'll tell you that. Not looking good at all. Tattle, anything else? You've still got, obviously, your movement.
All right, yep, there's a pocket over here, isn't there?
There is.
We're both on fire, so I'm sure visibility isn't an issue right now.
Yeah, no, visibility is probably fine. I'm gonna I'm going to keep that fire sphere there just in case, because that's like easy visible location for everyone. But yeah, you two are both on fire, so you're emitting some dim light at the moment. Because like you're not as on fire as a torch. Otherwise, you'd be in significantly more pain than 1d4 fire damage each turn. But you're glowing a little.
Tattle's always glowing.
Okay, it is the Lord of Rotten Ruins go. First of all, 1d4 fire damage.
Oh, yeah, wait. Since I'm the Lord of Rotten Ruin was already on fire, does it automatically ignite the pocket of gas?
It does not.
Oh.
Got to take an action to ignite it.
Wait, but does that mean the torch should have taken an action to light the first pocket of gas?
Torches are much more lit than everything else. That's what I was saying. You lot are nowhere near as on fire as a torch. Otherwise, you'd be taking measures in like D12s of fire damage at the start instead of D4. You're kind of you're smouldering more so than anything, because it takes quite a lot of energy to actually ignite a person.
That's true.
So I shouldn't sound so authoritative about that. But yeah.
I'll stop trying to rules lawyer then.
You are going to be on the receiving end of... Is it going to be a grapple, or is it just going to try and hit you and knock you out? I think at the moment it's blinded by rage, but I think it's going to try and break your grapple. So first things first, it's going to roll athletics versus your athletics.
Okay, so I still need to roll athletics this time.
I think so. When it's breaking a grapple, I think it's still the same way.
It is still an ability check, yeah. Contest even.
Yeah, and I think it's still contesting against athletics for the grappler, because the grappler's kind of like using strength to hold on. The acrobatics is more like dodging out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a 5, so I'm guessing it's going to get 3.
Yeah, it rolled a 14, and then it had modifiers to that. So it's 3 of you. I'm going to just put it like there next to you now. Ooh. Yeah, okay, it's breaking away from you. You can do an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes, please.
Oh no.
What was there? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to move to there. There, because its movement speed is higher.
I'm guessing an 11 doesn't hit.
11 doesn't, I'm afraid. It's it's all that thick, heavy wood. But it's gonna go for Amity with the remaining attack, because it's used 1 to. No, it's an it's an action to break a grapple. It can't attack. So that's its turn done. We go to Amity.
I'm gonna tell you what Amity's gonna do. Amity's gonna fucking run. I want to get as close to Tattle as I can, so 5, 10, 15, and then it puts it in range of everything. So I'm going to take an action to disengage.
Okay, sure.
To go 10, 15, and it's difficult terrain, so that's all my movement.
Yep.
And I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. Over to Piotr. Piotr's going to move the spiritual weapon and do a whack, because may as well not get your boots wet or anything. So yeah, and that is a miss. So Piotr's just looking a bit frustrated now. That idea was working and now it's not. Over to Vanstone. I will need a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. No, that's 11 again. Now, is that on the nose, or?
That will unfortunately still do it. Your abhorrence only goes down when you pass.
Oh wow! Come on! Oh my god!
This is made for a different quest. Can you tell?
I see.
So, wow, haven't you got like proficiency in wisdom saves as well?
Have I? Oh, wait, yeah, I do. In that case, I passed both times. Oh, well.
Okay, in that case, we'll say you've got no abhorrence, because that's only fair. So yeah, you're good. You're all good.
Cool, good.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
That's why I chose to give the abhorrence to Vanstone. I thought this won't last.
I don't know the rules. Okay,
No,
so I'm going to sacred. I think I'm going to sacred flame it. I could do something cool, but it would require a lot of maneuvering. And I would rather do something boring instead right now. So,
okay,
it will need to make a dex save.
Dex save. All right, it's not very good at those, so fingers crossed. That is a 13.
It has failed its dex save.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it will take 1 radiant damage for that.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back, Vanstone.
It glows faintly and
Great. Love it.
it sort of reels from it still. But yeah. I forget if Sacred Flame does anything else.
Nope. Just hurts slightly.
Oh, no benefit of cover. That's it. Okay. Fair enough. Any movement or anything?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna move here.
Okay, that makes sense. We go over to Tattle. Tattle, you take 1 point of fire damage. I've already halved it.
Okay. Well, question. Is this patch sort of, now that it's been ignited, it's not going to ignite again? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's spent. Yeah. So all 3 of them are. No, this one here hasn't ignited yet, so this one's not spent. But
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Yep. And I'm going to go in for the bite then.
Going in for the bite. Yes. Go for it.
No worry, really. It's drag it 2 now, so I'm just going to try and chew it to pieces.
It's a good idea. Solid plan.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of it. Is there 15 hit?
15 hits. Yeah, 15's exactly what you needed.
Yay. 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. That is 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage. All right. A chunk of the Lord of Rotten Ruins, like decrepit wooden carcass comes off in your mouth. It tastes disgusting, but you get the feeling it's not going to be around too much longer.
Can I learn anything from this interesting flavor?
It's disgusting.
Okay. Of course it's disgusting. It's nobility.
Well, yeah. Absolutely. No, it is putrid, utterly putrid. Whatever's created this, it's not natural. Okay, we go then to the Lord of Rotten Ruin, who I think is panicked now, but can't really break away so much. So he's just going to try and hit as hard as he can.
Is he going to take any fire damage?
He is going to take fire damage. Very good point. He's going to take 4 points of fire damage.
Ooh, maximum damage.
He really wants to attack someone else, but he's stuck. So let's go for it. All right, attack 1 against Tattle.
Can't touch this man.
Is a natural 2, so it's not going to hit. Attack 2 versus Tattle. That is a 14 to hit.
Okay. I think that might just... Yep, that's exactly what he needs. That's my exact AC.
Okay, so you take...
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Wait. John Heiner AC... Oh, yeah, it's definitely hit against John's Hyena because my armor class is only 12.
Okay. You take... Wow. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled 2 1s on those d8s.
I mean, to be fair, Tattle's probably not... Well, Hyena Tattle's probably not looking that great.
Even so, like, pretty good. We go to Amity.
Amity is a little bit concerned about about the way the hyena looks, to be honest. So what we're going to do is be far enough away that it still has to use an action, but close enough that I can dash in to be a more enticing target if I need to be. Which means I want to be 20-ish away from Tattle. So I'm going to move 15 diagonal kind of away. 5, 10, and then 15, and then longbow shot.
Okay, longbow shot. Nice.
Where is my D20? That's 15.
15 is exactly what you needed. Yeah, roll damage.
Hey! Drop me dice. Don't do that. That's a D10. That's too big. That's also a D10. That's too... Where did I put my D8? There we go. I know what I'm doing. You don't know. And we have ourselves terrible damage. I think that's +2. Hold up, I moved off the thing because I am like that. Yes. 7 piercing.
Okay, the Lord of Rotten Ruin drops to his knees and reaches out towards you, Amity, and then crumbles into a swarm of maggots that fall into the swamp beneath and disappear.
Seeing it crumble, I then shout out to Tattle, "Drop and roll! Drop and roll!"
We go to Piotr.
Oh no.
Who is going to move the spiritual weapon to Vanstone and strike.
Oh, what's he doing that for? I don't like that.
Oh, come on.
Want that ring?
What ring? Tattle can't say because she's a hyena.
That is going to be a 15 versus your AC.
That is not going to hit my AC.
Okay, doesn't hit. I think it's just a bonus action to use it. So Piotr's then going to cast a spell. This one on Amity, I think. No, Amity's invisible at the moment. On Tattle, who is very visible. That is going to be... Yeah, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
8.
As he goes to cast Sacred Flame.
Ouch. The boy's been picking up ideas.
If I roll a 1 now, I've definitely been picking up ideas.
That's an 18.
18. Okay, so you pass, so no damage. Piotr's looking a little unhappy with that round now. And is actually going to use movement to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yep. At this point, I would like to remind everyone, DM included, what's at the entrance to the doors.
What's at the entrance to the doors?
The snare Tattle set up earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you set up a... Oh, that's going to be funny. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
over to Vanstone.
Yeah, I'm going to... can I do anything about the spiritual weapon? Can I, like, hit it?
No, I don't think you can. I think it literally is just this annoying thing that is intangible. The way to get rid of a spiritual weapon is to hit the caster that created it, because it is a concentration spell. It's not even concentration. What the hell? Okay, it just exists. Yeah, you just got to kill the person who made it.
Okay, in that case, let me just read a rule very quickly.
Absolutely bullshit spell.
It doesn't have opportunity attacks. So
yeah, so you can move away from it without taking an attack of opportunity. That's right.
That's good. Tattle, is it efficient to heal you just now, or is that not because of some wild shape quirk?
Yeah, as soon as the form goes, any damage goes with it, and I'll be
okay.
So I'd rather you just wait until I'm back in my normal form and heal that.
That's fine. Okay.
Plus, Tattle can self-heal with a spell slot.
I don't have any more of.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I have like an emergency spell slot. but I'm not going to use that right now. So I guess I'll just try and get after Piotr.
Yeah, sure.
But I can only go 15 feet in that way.
Yeah, if you want to go further, you can dash, which will double your speed.
I will not do that. I will go 15 feet and try and Sacred Flame him.
Okay, sure. I'll roll a dex save for Piotr. I'm sure this will go fine. Actually, 18.
Yeah, he has passed that save.
Okay, this is going to be this back and forth between the two of you all the way home. Okay, over to Tattle.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Tattle is.
Yeah, Tattle.
Oh, yeah, it is Tattle. Yeah, no, I was looking at the wrong name.
Yeah, you start off by taking 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do then is I'm just going to stop, drop, and roll.
Okay. So that is an action, just so you're aware.
Yep. But don't worry, because I still have a lovely 50 foot of movement.
That's fair.
I'm just going to 5, 10. Wait, does the spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity?
No, it doesn't. You're good.
Okay. 20, 25, 30, 35. Oop. Oh, I can get rid of that anyway.
Yeah, you can, yeah. You're going to have to squeeze
40.
past, so that will be difficult terrain. Because you are smaller than the space you're going through.
Okay. So, yeah, that brings me up to about here then. So, and the entire way, I'm just going to be roaring and slavering. And I'm just sort of charging at Pierre. Basically, I'm just trying to scare him.
Yeah, nice. Okay, we go to Amity.
Okay, then. I'm going to tap the dash because this is all difficult terrain for. Oh, unless. No, we'll still have the dash, but it's fine. 5, 10, 15. And then I dash for another 10, 20, 5, 30. That's me. That's all I got.
10, 15. Should be able to get to about there, I think, from my maths.
Yeah? Oh,
Yeah, because it was difficult terrain until about here. Then this is all normal terrain.
Oh, okay. So I counted one short. That's fine. Thank you. Happy
There you
days.
And then it's Piotr. Piotr's bonus action move in the spiritual weapon. And it's gonna go for Tattle, I think, because Tattle's the scary thing right now.
That's fair.
It misses with a natural 2.
Yep, that doesn't beat the AC of a giant hyena.
Yeah, Vanstone, there's a massive cat in front of you.
There is a massive cat.
You can squeeze past. It's difficult terrain, but you can squeeze past.
Okay,
Switches are a free action.
that's fine. Yeah, in that case, I'll move past the cat. So that will take me. That means I've got 10 feet after that, so I can move to about here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. And then try and Sacred Flame again.
Okay. Roll a save. That is a 9 on the save.
He has not dodged it.
Oh.
He'll be taking 1 damage.
Someone forgot Serpentine.
You accidentally rolling a D1. First point of damage on the on Piotr though, so you know.
I see. You know.
Yeah. This is it. You're starting to scare him. Okay, over to Tattle.
Wait, what happened to Piotr? Oh yeah, he attacked.
Oh yeah, he should have moved. Ah well, I forgot. He forgot as well in the
He was busy dodging.
in the fog of war. Yeah. He hasn't even taken an action. This is despicable. I'm going to say he's taken the dodge action.
Okay.
So he's ready for you. It's your go.
Okay. Yep. Tattle's
really
going
want
to
that
continue barreling forward. And she's just going to bite at him.
Yeah. Okay,
And
roll with
she's basically
disadvantage.
just trying to, she's basically just trying to scare him and nudge him towards the door. Ooh. And that's only a 10. I'm guessing that's not going to hit.
No, that's going to miss. But you know, that's scaring and pushing away. That's working at him. That's working at him a bit. Amity, over to you.
Okay. Come up behind everyone. 5, 10, 15. Can I get all the way past Tattle or not? I've used up half of my movement exactly.
It would be too much to get past Tattle because of the difficult terrain.
And I can't stop in her space, so I'm stuck where I am.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm going to hold an action.
Okay.
I'm going to have an arrow knocked. But as I'm doing it, it's like just sort of hanging loosely, like on my thumb of the hand that's holding the bow.
Okay.
It's going to be the ring. I'm going to be like, just surrender, and maybe we can come to some sort of agreement. I don't know, but I don't want you coming after us in our sleep. If they take an offensive action against either of my teammates, I'm going to shoot. If they try to run, I'm going to shoot. I want them to not be coming back at us later.
Okay. Piotr looks at you and goes, okay, give me the ring.
That's not a discussion, that's a demand. Come on.
I want the ring. You don't want to leave here alive. We can work on this. Give me the ring.
Are we calling a ceasefire?
Are you going to give me the ring?
Are we calling a ceasefire?
If you give me the ring, I'll call a ceasefire, but are you giving me the ring?
The terms of discussion are to discuss first, so...
That feels like 6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Right. Bonus action, moving the spiritual weapon over to you. You can take your shot now.
I'm taking the shot.
Piotr will have cover because there's a massive
hyena and also a person.
And a cleric between you.
No, that's not great, to be honest. 13.
13 won't hit, I'm afraid, because of the cover, actually. So, yeah, the spiritual weapon is going against you, Amity.
Okay.
So it is going to be... That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And not too much, actually. Just got to check. So that's going to be 3 points of force damage.
Okay.
Then he follows it up with Sacred Flame. A dex save, please.
Well. Am I proficient in them?
I think rangers are.
Yeah, rangers usually are.
Yes, I am. So it's not going to help, though, because it's only a 10.
Ouch. Okay, yeah, you are going to take the damage. It's going to be... for this, you take another 5 points, and this time it is radiant damage.
Yeah, I'm bloodied. Nah.
Okay.
Now you're competent, of course. Turncoat.
I mean, he's a boss. He's a boss again, so he's actually got all the cool abilities. He's not a party member.
Damn it.
It's had all these abilities already. Just.
At least it doesn't have any abhorrence to throw at us.
Yeah, it doesn't have any of that anymore. It doesn't have inflict wounds anymore. Otherwise, you lot would be fucked. Is Piotr gonna break for it and run from the snarly wolf? I'm gonna just roll a d20 and see. Yeah. 5, 10, 15. You may make an attack of opportunity.
Ang. There's a 14 hit.
14 does hit. Yeah.
Ooh. That's 12 points of
12
piercing
points
damage.
Is good. Yeah, nice. 20, 25. Now, what happens when your snare triggers?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, that's a natural 20, I'm afraid. So tumbles through the door as the snare goes off behind him. It looks at you with a glare.
Bye!
Okay. Here's the thing. Tattle is neutral, and he just annoyed her.
Rip. I'm just gonna
basically.
Just gonna open up a big rectangle of fog. Nope, other way around it. I'm gonna open a big rectangle of fog that I can just use to position Piotr out of the door. So it got to there. Okay. We then go to Vanstone.
Hello, can I move through Tattle's zone? Is that just difficult terrain?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, but you can get through.
Okay. So that's 1 square of that.
Yep, so that's 10 feet, 20 feet.
Right, 10 feet.
And then you got 10
feet.
feet left.
Okay. So that's 10. Right, so I'm here. God, do I want to get after this guy? I guess I can Sacred Flame him from here. Right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
And I won't get into melee range with the space that I have, so I'll just do that. Okay, dex save, please.
Okay. Oh, that's cocked. Let me try that again. That is a 14.
That's bang on, I think.
Okay. Passes. Tattle.
Okay. That is 5, 10, 15. Is this difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Squeeze through or?
Squeeze through.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Yep.
Hello. I would like to grapple this idiot.
Okay, go for it. I'm going to contest with acrobatics. 9.
Ooh. So, funny story. I rolled a 7 with the giant hyena strength score. That is a 10.
Well, you've got him. Yeah.
Yep, I'm just going to clamp my jaw firmly around his one of his arms or whatever limb I managed to grab and just start growling.
Okay. Is he going to surrender at this point? How's he looking? Not at this point, I don't think. Okay, over to Amity.
Okay, I move up my 30, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then in fact, I want to be in the corner because that gave me slightly better line. So maybe not.
Okay.
Still not quite good enough to prevent the cover from the hyena, I don't think, but that's okay.
Sorry. If I'd have stayed just to the left, you'd have had a clearer shot. Sorry about that.
That's all good. You're busy. You're holding it down. You're preventing them from running. We are happy. Longbow shot.
All right.
Oh, for...
No luck.
I miss Imp. Imp doesn't miss. 7.
7 won't hit, I'm afraid. There's a long way. Like, straight past Tattle's ear. Tattle's right ear, unfortunately. Okay, over to little Petey, little Piotr. Piotr's not too happy about this entire situation. Tattle, you are quite annoying.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay. Well, spiritual weapon, bonus action is moving that close and is going to strike at Amity. That's cocked. And... oh, that's a natural 3, so that's probably not going to hit.
Nah, that misses.
And then it's... yeah, you know what? Piotr draws a dagger.
Tattle just sort of looks at him like, seriously?
Yep. First attack. Misses. Second attack. Misses. I've rolled the same number. Never mind. Vanstone. Over to you.
So, I'm gonna try and get into melee, I think. Because I think I can just about do that. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. Okay. And I guess I'm just gonna try and mace him.
All right, wacky whack.
That's a 17.
That hits, yeah. Roll damage.
6.
6 points. Very nice. That is now a bloodied Piotr.
Great.
Ooh, not looking good for Piotr. Over to Tattle.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to drag him by his now presumably quite bloody leg backwards.
Okay. Dragging him in. Yep.
And question: does it break grapple to make an attack, or
Usually not. For you, it probably would, because you would be grappling with your teeth. Normally you can make an attack because you've got another hand free.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't just shake him like a ragdoll.
I mean, you could shake, but it won't do any damage. Unless you want to do like an unarmed attack where you attempt to attack with Piotr against the ground or something. But that'll do some improvised damage.
What's improvised damage again? Oh yeah, that's
Your
up to the
strength
DM.
modifier.
Oh, okay.
In this case, because it's nothing like a weapon, so it'd be your strength modifier would be the damage.
Okay. I think basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep dragging him in, and I'm just going to try and press him against the wall.
Okay. Yeah, try and pin him up against the wall. You don't have the grappler feet, so it won't mechanically make a difference, but
Yeah, but
he's not moving.
basically I'm just trying. I'm basically just trying to scare him a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a really good call. Yeah. Over to Amity.
Would it take me an action to as a point of I want him to stop running away, and I need to incentivize this somehow. So I'm gonna put the ring on. Like, you want it, you need to like come and take it.
Okay.
Does that take an action at all?
It does not take an action to put the ring on. No.
Okay, I'll just slot that into a finger. And
As
then
you put
I'm
the ring
going
on,
No. There we go.
wooden.
Amity is now an NPC.
The wooden vines in the ring. So the ring is sort of made of twisting vines of wood. They twist and dig into your skin, wrapping around your bones.
Oh,
You feel them in your finger, worming their way up your hand.
do I manage to take that off in like as a sort of panic response? Or
No.
Is that nope? Okay.
At least you have
Owie.
magical now.
Cursed items can't be removed.
I am somehow playing 2 tree characters.
Yeah, it's amazing this has happened twice. However, this is not without power. And now that you are attached to this ring, you understand that you can channel the energy in it to cast bark skin on yourself. Using a charge of it, it'll last 1 minute with no concentration. And it has 2 charges at the moment. Its max is 3 charges, and it gains 1d free charges per every dawn. So just do a d6 and half it.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. Drop the bow, short swords, stab, stab.
Okay.
I need to move in.
Okay.
Boop. First attack. Miss. Second attack. Yay! I landed one! Hooray! 22.
22 definitely hits, yeah.
Also short sword, so that's a d6. 2 plus d4 because of my thing. Don't forget the Hunter's Mark thing. 3 piercing. No modifier because that was the bonus action attack.
Fair enough. We go to Piotr's turn. Piotr's just seen you put the ring on and seen what has happened to you. He's currently pinned to a wall, dispels the spiritual weapon, and says, okay, let's talk. We're gonna need to talk. Are you gonna tell your pet to let me go?
Tattle immediately growls at hearing this.
Wasn't talking to you.
She's not my pet, she's my colleague. And she is like amazing and senior to me in like our community, I'll have you know. So the decision is really hers. If she thinks you're too much of a threat and need to die, then I stand by that.
Her breath fucking stinks. So if you can get a handle on your dog, we can have a talk. Because you are going to need to know what I know.
I look at Tattle. What do you think?
Tattle tilts her head, opens her jaw.
Also, if Vanstone wants to join us, I would also ask his opinion because the ring's concerning.
Yeah,
we
within
haven't
like
finished it
Yeah, you can be. It's up to you if you want to continue attacking him, basically. Vanstone, you're within earshot. You can contribute. You're only just outside the door, basically.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So basically, Tattle sort of tilts her head, opens her jaw, and the giant hyena flips back on her haunches and shrinks back down to a tiefling, and says, "Actually, hyenas are more like cats."
Okay.
She's so smart. She knows so much.
I'm going to count this as out of initiative, and I'm going to shrink you down to.
Yep.
Also, if you are, depending on what you say next, you still might be about to die.
Me and your friend. He looks at Amity's finger.
I waves the ring hand.
What do you know that the entire druidic community can't learn?
You saw that creature, right?
Tasted it too, yes.
The thing made of all those rotting vines.
Yeah, we pasted it.
You took that ring from it.
Yes.
Now what's around your fingers?
I'm going to turn into a tree. That's kind of cool.
You're getting it. Not quite getting it. But you're getting there.
I'm going to be more druid than the druids.
So if this thing carries such a terrible deadly curse, then why did you want it?
Because sometimes we can fix curses. And you never know exactly what'll happen until you try something on. That very clearly is going to be a problem for you. These items that we find, sometimes they work fine. Sometimes they've been buried so long they malfunction a little. I don't think when that was created it was intended to be a curse. Because the creature you've just... I hesitate to use the word kill.
Tasted.
Is the former Duke of this land.
Can Tattle just rattle off the information she learnt via the knowledge check, history check last session? Yep.
You can rattle that off. I can't remember exactly what you learnt, but Piotr can fill in the gaps as well.
He really liked gardening.
He sure did. Liked gardening so hard he became a garden.
Guillotined in his own raised garden for crimes against the proletariat.
Yep. Was buried here with most of his stuff taken from him, with the exception of the ring he was wearing at the time. The ring that's now on your hand. Over time, the most powerful magic items, they malfunction. They don't work as expected. They have unexpected side effects. They leak into the area, and they leave dangerous things behind. Things like the good lord, the good duke. Things like, well, all sorts of things that we've seen before. We find those items, we make them safe, make the area safe for the people who live there. Sure, we keep the items for ourselves, but is that not worth it?
Is unleashing a massive kraken worth it?
That was going to be my point.
Bleakwash, giant kraken, human sacrifice. Worth it? I don't think it's worth it.
I have no idea what Bleakwash is. You mean the town?
Was a town?
Was?
Until your people unleashed a giant kraken.
You must understand we don't communicate as often as you think. The post is an expensive thing. And we have our higher-ups, our hierarchy.
Okay, so there's like little to no accountability on the short-term basis, at least?
Yeah, individual groups, each with the same goal, but there's accountability eventually. No, central, well, not much coordination. Beyond the goal.
No real understanding, no plan.
The plan changes each time. Find the item, make it safe, and take it back.
You see, what I'm hearing here is, if you cease to be a problem, they won't be coming after us.
While that is true, they will send
Amity
someone
looks
else
a little bit
eventually.
uncomfortable at the less than good leanings there, but yeah.
If we don't return, then they will simply reclassify this dungeon, this tomb, as more dangerous. It will go up from what is currently a category 2 to maybe a category 5, and then you will find a heavier response. The item still must be secured. Yes. And I'm sure they'll find out what happened.
I'll leave a note here. I am Peyote, a little weenie. I am going to leave the order forever.
You're right, a hyena isn't a dog. Who've been quite catty indeed. Amity.
Hey.
That was your name, right?
You listen better than you fight.
Listening is mainly my job. I can get that ring off of you. Now. I can't guarantee it'll come off in a week. Just let me leave with it. It's too dangerous to be trusted to people who don't know how it works. I can make it safe. All I ask is you give it to me.
Tattle sounded incredibly confident that the druid community has the means to figure this out, and I have seen what she can do. She is the most powerful of us here and the most knowledgeable on these things, and therefore I think it's best kept with us.
Okay, question at this point. Can Tattle have an idea of how to remove it?
Roll me an Arcana check.
I imagine Vanstone would also.
Yeah,
Vanstone, you can definitely roll an Arcana check as well.
I removed a curse like a week ago.
Yeah.
It's true. Ironically, Arcana is actually one of my worst skills. A paltry +2.
26.
Hey.
Vanstone, you're pretty
Natural
sure
one.
remove curse will get rid of this.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that's all it takes, really. But that spell is beyond all of you at the moment. Remove curse would require the in-fiction equivalent of a 5th level character.
You know, I'm sorry, not saying this out loud, but yeah, I personally believe we can deal with this problem.
Would you say that out loud?
We can certainly deal with this problem, is what I would say out loud, yes.
Hey.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh, there we go,
Tattle nudges Amity in the ribs and whispers, I have no idea what this thing is.
I didn't quite catch that. Can you say that again?
Oh wait, Tattle says in Infernal. I have no idea what that thing is.
Oh, Tattle just sort of smiles. Amity smiles and says, "Oh, it's magic. It's got spells in it." And I cast Spark Skin.
Okay.
And the vines just kind of spread from where they are to cover.
The vines do spread from where they are to cover you. Can you please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, again, I'm missing Imp. Imp's got good con. Okay, not bad. What's my plus? I know I don't have proficiency in it, but it's more than 10, so therefore, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Wow, that's fine then, yeah. You feel the vines sort of growing all through your body. And you feel them almost like constricting your joints and your muscles. But you are able, through sheer force of your inner strength, to keep them from stopping you from being able to move. So you are not paralyzed this time.
To kind of roll joints and arms and stuff, and like,
Sorry, petrified, not paralyzed.
That felt really weird. Never felt that before.
But you do have this wooden armor all over you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I now have an AC of 16.
So just so you're aware of the rules, because obviously I may not be DMing every time. When you apply the bark skin through this ring, you have to make a Constitution saving throw, or you'll be petrified until the end of your next turn. The bark skin still applies regardless. Your AC still increases.
What's the DC of that?
Do I say? Yeah, why not? I don't think it'll be a problem to say. It's a DC 13, so it's not ridiculously high.
Okay.
Well, if it's for other DMs, I'll need that anyway.
Yeah, true. Well, I can share that with the DMs, but there's no point. We may as well put it on the sheet. It's going to be easier that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't change how likely your dice rolls are going to be if you know the DC anyway. So Piotr looks at you and goes, it will grow in strength over time.
We'll fix it. It's fine.
You let me cut your hand off right now.
You're not cutting my hand. That's that. No.
Contain it.
Come on.
Contain the problem, or you will soon find yourself like that, and points towards the general sort of direction of the Lord of Rotten Ruins corpse. And
our problem you're containing.
Someone else will have to put you down.
The likes of you. You can leave this place in peace one way or another.
Roll me intimidation, please.
I've forgotten how.
Given how everybody's moved on to threats, can I help with that by?
You can definitely help. Yeah. So it's with advantage. So you've got advantage. It's a charisma check with. If you've got proficiency in intimidation, you can add that on.
Do not. 13.
13. Okay. Ooh. I think that is actually enough in this position. Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough. Normally, cultists have like advantage on this, but this is a pretty rough situation for Piotr to be in. So I think that's going to be enough. His face falls and he goes, "You're making such a big mistake. You are dooming yourself and everyone around you. But if I can't convince you, then fine. If you'll let me go, I'll go." And leaves.
Yep. As he walks past Tattle, she whispers to him,
"Oh,
tell your little friends, do not mess with dreads."
He sniffs and walks past, and just walks past. All right.
By the way, you taste delicious.
That's real creepy.
That's what I was going for.
Okay, you have defeated the Lord of Rotten Ruin and you've taken his treasure. There is still more of a dungeon to explore if you would like to, and if so, we'll probably take a break here and then come back after that.
Yep, I think we should at least see what that switch did.
It might be. Saying that, as you said, 2 charges, and it would. Beep 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 beep. What was I checking?
Oh, Amity, you can see that this grating is open now.
Ooh.
With your dark vision.
I should check in the dark duration.
Oh yes, Tattle, you've got dark vision back. You'd have seen that as well.
Do we want to take a rest to get stuff back?
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. So, as a recap, you've got. You're having a long rest, right?
Yep.
Okay. Whereabouts are you long resting?
That's a great question.
Tattle would tell. I keep saying tell. What do I keep saying tell? Amity would want to either stay near to the entrance, like in this. Let me right click. Like this area, or down here where we can set up a fire, be out of sight of everything, and keep an eye on that corpse to make sure it stays dead. Use it as fuel, even. Yeah. Find a dry spot, like as it were.
Okay.
We could stay in the sarcophagus area.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes,
because it's
that is also
nice
fairly lit, and we can see the myself and Amity and Tattle can see the corpse from there too. So.
Yeah.
Why
and
is that area? I can't remember.
It's nice and easy to sort of seal up as well, because we know we can bar the doors, and then it's just the small gap to worry about.
Smart thinking.
What is the light source in that room?
It is a lit brazier that had been lit by Piotr's partner.
Oh, okay.
Are those between those sarcophagi-looking things leading up to the lever? Are those also braziers and the like?
Yeah, there's an unlit brazier there, and also one here that's not lit. Yeah, I think that one's unlit. It might be lit already. I can't quite remember, but yeah, bunch of unlit braziers there.
Amity absolutely wants to light them all, but we can save that until after the long rest.
Okay, so you take a nap in the sarcophagus room. I will see if you're interrupted by anything. You're not actually. I'm not even going to bother seeing if you're interrupted by something because you've pretty well barricaded the area.
I'm going to roll my d6. I regain 1.
You regain 1. Okay.
Are you sure? Long?
Oh wait, was it because you said
Long
it
rest.
recharges at dawn, right? Or was it on a long rest?
It's at dawn. Items tend to at dawn instead of long rest.
Have we gone through to a dawn, or have we?
We'll say you have for simplicity.
Okay.
Because long rest's 8 hours, so you probably are.
Yeah. We got there late in the day.
So you've got all your spell slots back, your channel divinities, your wild shapes, etc., and you are all in this room down here, just chilling out in the corpse room. What's the plan?
I would like to cast Detect Magic as a ritual first, and Detect Poison and Disease as a ritual.
Right. Okay.
I will allow that to complete before doing anything.
Which one are you doing first? Because Detect Magic is concentration.
I have that one, so I can do that one. You can do Poison Disease.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I did specifically ask earlier if anyone else had Detect Magic or Detect Poison and Disease.
I have Detect Magic. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll let you do Detect Magic and I'll assign that spell slot to something else.
Oh, do you burn a slot if you ritual it? Yes.
You don't burn a slot if you
no,
ritual, but you need to have it prepared unless you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When preparing spells.
I see. Yeah.
Or otherwise a ritual caster.
Or not all ritual casters.
Not all ritual casters, but like
warlock ritual book.
Warlocks.
Anyone with a book, I think it is, doesn't have to prepare them. Yeah.
Learn to read, people.
I'm a druid.
They can't read. Okay, so Tattle, you're doing Detect Poison and Disease. Vanstone, you are doing Detect Magic. So that takes about 10 minutes, which is otherwise known as a dungeon turn.
For those 10 minutes, I'll just do a quick scan of the area just to make sure nothing's wandered out to where we've already explored.
Roll me a perception check, and I'm just looking at the rules for Detect Poison and Disease. Locations of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. Doesn't go penetrate barriers. Let me see if there is anything like that near you.
21.
21. No, nothing appears to be coming.
Okay.
Out of interest, does Amity's new curse flag as a disease, or?
No. It's very much a curse.
Very magical in nature.
Yeah. Detect Magic flags it up. It's glowing. Detect Magic comparatively is going to spot something, I think. Let me just see. 1 foot of stone. That's less than 1 foot of stone. There's something magical in here.
In there, inside the wall.
Behind
That's
this
interesting.
wall. Yeah.
I'm going to go over and inspect the wall.
Okay. Roll me a perception check or an investigation check, depending on...
I've got that stuff.
Would I get the feeling that there's enough space between the passageway to the north of us and this room for it to connect?
It might connect.
Yeah. Is Vanstone a dwarf?
Vanstone's not a dwarf.
Okay. Wait, what is Vanstone again?
Human. Come on.
Human.
19.
Oh, yeah. Humans exist.
19. Okay. So the scuff marks on the ground show that definitely this wall has moved before. It's moved horizontally. It is the one to the south here that has moved.
Yep.
I like the braziers.
Yeah, you can't see a mechanism, but maybe it is related to why are there so many braziers in here? Basically.
With the torch.
Okay, you start lighting the braziers. Which one do you want to light first?
The one that's closest to me, so I guess it would be this one.
Okay. Sweet. Roll initiative, please.
Hey.
I can't believe we spent. I can't believe we spent the night in an encounter area.
I can believe that.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
As the coffin sarcophagi open.
Oh my gosh.
And skeletons rise up.
I've forgotten what my bonus is.
Stand up and look at you. You have awakened the Guardians of the Crypt.
Oh no, they're gamers.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of skeletons in here. I haven't had a chance to use skeletons before, so I was very excited that I could do that now.
These things were meant to whittle down our resources before the boss, so this is easy.
Yeah, this will totally be easy. Action economy is not a problem in any way.
No!
Right.
Please don't say that.
Okay, so 14 and 21.
R.I.P. Nick having to roll 6 initiatives.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one at number 5. Actually, Amity, what's Tattle, what's your dex score?
+3.
Okay, so you're gonna win that one. So Vanstone, I'm gonna just move you to an 11 just because then I can position them all.
Okay.
But your position in the order is unchanged. Right. Top of the round, it is skeleton number 6, who's the one right in front of the brazier you've lit, which is this one. Looks at you. And it's really, really, really angry. They are. I mean, yeah, they know nothing but hatred. Swings the short sword down at you.
I didn't mean to wake you up.
That is an 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
It actually, it hears you when you say that, but it can't respond. But it does understand common.
Doesn't look any less angry.
5 points of piercing damage straight at you with the short sword. That's its go. Amity, back to you.
Okay,
Why would goggles do this?
We have a love-hate relationship. Was that 5 you said?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, puts me down to that. Okay. I am going to immediately... Barkskin is an action, I believe.
It is an action, yeah.
Excellent, I'm going to cast Barkskin.
All right, Constitution saving throw, please.
I want more AC.
We discussed this.
17.
17, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah,
you once
I
again
rolled
have
15.
control over it, and you are in a tree mech.
As a bonus action, once I get all the way down to my spells, because I only have level 1, don't I? Yes. Absolutely nothing. I am, however, going to move, I believe, to give my colleagues more space when they want to approach. There we go. That's my turn.
Yeah, that makes sense. You sort of just swing round to let everyone through. Okay, Tattle, over to you.
Okay, I think Tattle's just gonna sort of start by sizing the skeletons up.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to basically look for a little bit of moss on the floor and just, well, as mechanically this is a bonus action, so but it probably takes a bit of effort. Just grab 3 bits of debris, squeeze it in, magic stone.
Magic stone. Good shout.
Yep. And she is going to throw one at...
Number 3, okay.
Yep, skeleton number 3. And that is a 17 to hit.
That hits, yeah, roll damage.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 6 points. Very nice. It is not yet bloodied. Not least because it has no blood.
It is, however, bones.
It is boned. It is absolutely boned. Okay, we go over to number 5. It clambers out of this sarcophagus and goes over to Vanstone. And it's going to whack you with the short sword.
Is it?
Yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
It is.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stop rolling good.
6 points of piercing damage from this sword.
Well, okay.
Frenzy with it. Yeah. But it's over to your go now. How much do you as a player know about skeletons and clerics?
I know a bit.
I think this is something that a cleric would definitely know.
I can push right now, and I'm trying to work out if I should. I feel like I've got it right.
There's another piece of information clerics would know as well.
Okay, go.
Which is specifically about skeletons.
Okay.
I will let you make a religion check to see if Vanstone knows it.
Cool.
Religion, because it's the cleric knowledge of undead in this case.
24.
They are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I did know that, actually. Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Actually, good point on the magic stone. That doubled that damage. That is a bloody skeleton.
That was what I was wondering, because it got hit with the magic stone and... Okay.
Yeah, no, I should have doubled that and I forgot. It is bloody. It's still up, but it is bloodied.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I am not going to do the thing. I am going to hit it, I think,
Okay.
with the mace. In the time-honored fashion.
Classic.
And miss. So that was a poor choice on my part.
Unfortunate. No bonus actions or anything?
See if I can. I don't think so. No.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there's plenty of them there. I'm sure they're not going to have disappeared by the time it's your next go. Don't worry. You'll still get to nuke some skeletons. Speaking of which, it's number 2 clambering out 10, going to the back, and is going to use a short bow on Amity, I think, looking at the position wise. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, come on.
3 points of piercing damage. And then we've got a load more skeletons. Number 4, again, short bow, this time against Tattle. Natural 20.
Ouch. Why do they always get natural 20s?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Specifically against Tattle.
9 points of piercing damage.
Oh no, I'm bloodied.
Then it's number 1. This one's going to be a short bow against Vanstone, but this is going to have half cover because there's a skeleton in between. So your AC is +2. That is an 11 to hit, so I'm assuming that's going to miss. Yeah, the bow clatters into the stones next to you. And then number 3, who is over here, is going to hop forward and try to stab you. That is a 22 to hit.
I have been stabbed.
And that is 8 points of piercing damage.
I am no longer vertical.
Oh no. Okay, top of the round, number 6, stabbing at Amity. That is not going to hit. That is a 2 plus a number.
Hey.
That's not going to hit. Amity, your go. Vanstone's just hit the deck.
Oh no. Let me just have a quick look at what I have. Boop, pew, 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 because that changes my plan a little bit. I was just going to swing at the person next to me, but yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is move 1 towards the one that's closest to me, and I want to get their attention. And I will do this by caving its skull in with the staff.
Yeah, that's a great shout.
That's fantastic. 21.
That definitely hits, yeah.
I'm two-handing it, which makes it a D8, I believe. Uh, 5 plus 4 is 9.
Okay, that is a destroyed skeleton. It just clatters into bones on the ground. 1 down.
I'm going to then potentially eat an opportunity of attack, but I want this skeleton to be focused on me, so I'm just going to walk up to it.
Okay. Tattle, over to you. Vance has hit the dirt.
No opportunity attack?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Let me do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to hit you. 12.
Yeah.
Okay, I think after taking the arrow, Tattle's going to basically sort of be glaring at skeleton number 4. Then she's going to see Vanstone go down, and she's going to sort of, whiffle of a moment, look conflicted. But then obviously Amity steps forward, so she concludes that he's in good hands, and she is not going to remotely mess about now. Going to take a step forward, and I can't get all of them. Wait, take a step forward here.
What are you thinking of casting?
Thunderwave.
Oh, lovely. So Thunderwave is a cube emanating from you, so it will be like that. You won't get you won't get number 4, but you'll definitely get 1, 2, and 6, or you can get 2 and 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Would that be an efficient use of resources?
It's your call.
You know what? Dice are fun to roll, and I think Tattle's irritated.
Okay.
She's going to... Yep, she's nuking 6, 1, and 2.
6, 1, and 2. Okay, so it's a strength save, isn't it, for Thunderwave?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay, well, they're better at that. 6 first. That is a 7. Number 1.
Nope.
That is a 15. And number 2.
15 just makes it.
That is a natural 20. So 1 and 2 pass, 6 fails.
Okay, so 6 is getting pushed back 10 feet and taking full damage, which is 2d8. Where's my dice? Yep. But little tip for if you're having trouble remembering which polyhedral dice is which, if you find the lowest value, the highest value is always on the opposite face. That's 15 points of thunder damage for number 6, and the other 2 take half that.
15 points of thunder damage for number 6. Okay. So number 6 is blasted against the wall and shatters. That one's gone. And then, so that's going to be 7 points against 1 and 2, who are both bloodied. Now, as they're slammed against the wall. You got rid of 1, and you've made it a lot easier to get rid of the other 2 as well. That's nice. Okay. Also, a thunderous boom out 100 feet. So everything else in the dungeon now knows you're here. And all of China knows you're here. Over to Vanstone. Can I get a death saving throw, please?
Yes. What is that? We're rolling for it.
So roll a d20 and basically get a 10 or higher, and you succeed.
Oh, right, okay. Pass.
Excellent. Right. Mark that down as a 1 successful death save. If you make 3 of those, you're stable and you don't have to worry. If you make 3 failures, you die.
If it was a natural 20, you get it with a HP point.
That's true. If it's a natural 1, you make 2 failures. Also, if you get hit in melee, you take 2 failures. If you get hit ranged, you take 1 failure.
Okay.
So it's still very scary at the moment, but there are other targets who are up, and the skeletons are not strategic enough to differentiate. So they are going to sort of focus on the ones that are actually threatening them. So number 2 is going to, I think 2 is going to run into Amity. In fact, 2. Oh, all of the skeletons are going now, so I'm just gonna have them all go now. This one's going to run in as well because otherwise it's cover. So yeah, I'm just gonna have them all go because they're all next to each other in initiative. So 1 against Tattle is a natural 20.
But
I don't know how this keeps happening. All right. Doesn't happen in my other D&D games.
Can't believe those guys are transphobic.
6 slashing damage as the short sword comes down. Number 2 is going to go against, I think, Tattle as well, because then it's 4 and 3 against Amity. That's not going to hit, though. Don't worry. So 4 against Amity. That's not going to hit either. And 3 against Amity. That is going to hit because that's a natural 19. So that is going to deal 7 points of slashing damage to Amity. That's all there goes. That's nice and quick. Amity, back to you.
That's a lot of things. I'm going to try and cause an opportunity attack on myself. Step this way.
Okay. 3 opportunity attacks against you.
Okay, excellent.
First one's going to miss. Second one probably won't hit you because of the barkskin. That's a 13. And the third one is a 15, so also doesn't hit.
Also a miss. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will use my action to heal Vanstone with my Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I believe it.
You could have done that in the square you were originally in, but I mean, you didn't get it anyway.
But I wanted to move to 1, trigger opportunity attacks, and 2, be not surrounded
That's
by
true. Like, Tattle
everything.
can move away from all of those without getting hit now. That's smart. I like that. Okay.
1d8. 1d8. 2, 3, 4. Plus my wisdom, I believe. Yes. So that's... Doesn't tell me... 7 HP.
Okay, Vanstone, you're back up with 7 hit points.
That's my turn. I'm going to be muted for a bit.
If you end up going down again, your death saves have reset, so you don't. They're not still occurring.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, we go to Tattle.
Okay. So, well, it would be rude not to move out of the way.
Yeah, I mean you can. Like that. Yeah, they're not going to be able to attack you. They've used their reaction to hop over the sarcophagus, which I'm assuming you've moved back to exactly where it was before, just for ease of use of this map. And you're back. You're at the back wall.
Yeah, we're very precise.
You were extremely precise. Yeah, you spent most of the long rest just rotating it.
Yeah, we took it in shifts. Yep, I'm going to throw another magic. Wait, how much HP do all the skeletons have? 1 and 2 are the ones I bloodied, I think.
There are 2 bloodied ones, and there's one looking really crusty, and one of them is fine. So skeleton 4 at the back here, really crusty. 1 and 2, bloodied. Number 3, absolutely fine.
Okay, I think Tattle saw how much damage the first stone did, so she's going to throw 1 at number 3.
Okay, that sounds great.
Full disclosure, with my first magic stone attack, I actually literally rolled a 1 for damage, so I'm kind of hoping this might be a... Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits, yep. Roll damage.
That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage is what you need to do to kill a skeleton. That one's gone. Anything else?
Yep. Really should have looked at more animals to turn into. Problem is, most animals deal like piercing and slashing damage.
Yeah.
There aren't that many animals that can deal bludgeoning damage.
Fist William.
Oh yeah, it can turn into an ape.
Yeah.
I shall do that.
You get
I'll turn into an
multi-attack
ape.
as well. It's great. Obviously, you've already used your action, but yeah, you can turn into an ape. That's fine. Vanstone, over to you.
It was more I needed a fresh HP pool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the thing I should have done initially. I know there's only 3 of them left, but it's gonna make it easier to deal with them. And it's a very cheap move to use. So I'm gonna channel divinity and turn the undead.
All right. So I've got to make, I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, they are not wise. All right, let's go. So starting with number 1, that is an 11. Number 2
against my spellcasting DC, right?
Against your spellcasting DC, yeah.
Okay, so that failed.
Number 2 is worse. That's a 7. And number 3, that's a natural 1, an unnatural 0.
Great.
So they've all failed. What happens with turn undead?
They are turned for 1 minute or until they take damage. They must spend their turns trying to move as far away from me as they can. They cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. They cannot react. They can only dash or dodge.
Okay, sweet. I like that. All right, it's their go, and I think they're just going to literally crowd up against the wall, trying to get away from you. Like, they're not smart enough to see that there's a path through here, but they're just going to like run to the wall and like be pressed up against the wall. Okay, so they then use the dodge action, because that's the only thing they can do if they can't move further. If they can't dash, they dodge. Amity, it is back to you.
Okay, in which case, they are all kinds of afraid. I will move up and... can I move over those sarcophagi things?
Yeah, moving over them is difficult terrain, but you can move through the middle. That's fine. That's all normal.
So I could go like 5, 10...
Yeah, that's fine. It's just if you're going up the back ones that would... Yeah.
And then smack the nearest one with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that disadvantage because they're using the dodge action?
They are. So yeah, roll that with disadvantage. Sorry.
I will roll it again. Okay. Bad news. That was a 9.
That does not hit. They are surprisingly agile skeletons.
That's me. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll stay afraid.
Tattle, over to you.
Okay, I am now a giant ape.
Yep.
So it is now time to go ape shoot.
Are you a giant ape? No, you're an ape.
No, yeah, just an ape.
I was going to say, giant ape, CR7. Not yet. Later, but not yet. Actually, no, not possible, I think. I think CR6 is the max you can do as a Circle of the Moon.
I can't.
I might be wrong. Iris was saying 6 earlier, and I've not checked it since.
Yeah, I think it's calculated from druid level after a certain point.
Yeah, druid level divided by something, I think. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You're an ape.
Yep. And they ain't gonna escape. Okay, so I have 30 movement speed as normal.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna run in.
Yep.
And I would like to make my multi-attack against skeletons 1 and 2 to finish what I started.
Okay.
Actually, question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the dodge action work for any attack for the entire turn, or?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Might as well just attack 1 and 2 then. So, 1. Disadvantage, stolen 18 from me and gave me a natural 1.
Oh, unfortunate.
That is a 13 to hit.
13's exactly what you needed, yeah. Roll damage. This is against number 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite as good as if I'd used Magic Stone, but it was worth it for that HP pool and the multi-attack.
Yeah.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage, presumably doubling to 8.
Okay, yes, that does double to 8, and that does kill skeleton number 2. He crashes to the ground again.
Does it? Does it really?
Yes. Oh, I see. Yes. All right. It re-kills them. They're undead, and now they're re-dead. Vanstone, over to you.
Like Zelda.
Look, no. Legally distinct. Okay.
I'm gonna miss him.
Oh, there we go.
But it's a disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah, because they're very, very scared of you.
I will not be macing any of them today.
Okay. It's their go, and they have, I think, both been attacked, which means... hang on, is it take damage?
When they take damage.
Okay, so number 4's like stuck running as far away from you as possible, which is here. Number 1 has not taken damage either.
An attack of opportunity by doing that.
from Amity, yes. Yeah. Number 1 is going to run this way, and is going to take an attack of opportunity from Tattle.
Okay. Does it still get? Is that still at disadvantage or?
It is still at disadvantage. No, it's their go. They've not taken the dodge action yet, so no, it's not. It's a normal attack.
Okay.
In which case, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll damage.
That's a
Oh, wait,
19.
skeleton number 4. Skeleton number was first fine. It's dead. It had 1 hit point left. What was yours, Tattle, against skeleton number 1?
19 to hit.
19 to hit. That'll hit. Yeah, roll damage.
7 doubling to 14.
That kills it. That would kill it in 1. Boom. They all crash to the ground. Yeah, you've defeated the skeletons. You're able to spend some time, I presume, lighting the rest of the braziers here. And then, just as Vanstone suspected, an area opens up here.
Did the skeletons drop anything, by the way?
The skeletons did not drop anything, but you can have a search in the sarcophagi if you want.
Yep. I turn back into a tiefling for this.
Okay.
I'm very, very curious about that room.
Yeah.
I was curious, George.
I'm gonna go search the room as well.
Okay.
Is this perception or investigation, Nick?
Roll me perception. Investigation is only really if you're using logic to sort of work out what's in there.
Oh yeah, Tattle doesn't really do well, she does logic, but
in this case, there's no mechanism to investigate. Like on the door, investigation kind of worked because there was signs that you could deduce, but here it's just you're just searching for coins and gems and such.
Well, anyway, that's a 26.
A 26. Okay, well that's great. Roll me a D100, please.
Okay.
Got 23 for the room.
Don't get to do this very often. In fact, I think this is the first time I'm rolling my D100 I got in my dice set specifically for Tattle. Is that the... Yeah, there they are.
So I'm going to say Vanstone is probably going to be the one searching this cubbyhole because Vanstone was the one who found the door. It's not a search. It's literally like plainly on the floor. So,
in which case, I will keep watch.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
That's a 92, by the way, Nick.
92. That's great. Oh my god. It's not the best item on here, but it's good.
Oh yes.
You find 6 gold pieces. If you'd gotten 96 to 100, it would have been platinum pieces. But
I'm not sharing them.
6 gold pieces, not bad. And yes, Vanstone, you find in here, hidden away, you find 3 scrolls. 1 for the spell False Life, 1 for the spell Gentle Repose, and 1 for the spell Skywrite. Which I'll put that in the Discord as well. So
that's very interesting. Okay, I'll hang on to those for now. I don't know what any of those spells do.
You also find a book, which is it appears, well, as soon as you open it, you recognize this is a spell book. This is... I
remember saying I was going to open it, but okay.
Well, sorry. I mean, looking at it, you can tell it's a spell book. It's wizard nonsense. The spells in there, you can tell what they are, but obviously no one here has the ability to learn things from wizard spell books at the moment. But if anyone ever makes a wizard, they'll be able to learn these spells from here.
Not since the incident.
Yes. It contains Gust, Mold Earth, Shape Water, Detect Magic, Fog Cloud, Snare, Earth Tremor, Earth Bind, and Gust of Wind.
Okay.
And I'll put that in the chat as well.
By examining the spellbook, can I gain any clues as to whose spellbook it might have been?
Yeah, give me, in this case, Arcana or Investigation. I'll let you choose on that one.
I'm going to pick Investigation because I have more numbers in that one.
Okay, yeah, roll me Investigation.
That will be 23.
Okay, so looking through there and piecing it together, this is definitely the spell book of a gardener. And you have a feeling actually this was the spell book of the court wizard to the Duke who's interred here, who ordinarily a gardening wizard, a horticulturalist wizard, would not be particularly revered. In most courts, you know, a nice garden's a prestige thing and that's it, but this Duke loved gardens. So likely was given quite a lot of funding and was therefore able to expand their repertoire a bit.
Great. I'm going to archive this.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, I do want to say you can leave at any time. You do not have to feel like you have to go into any of the rooms because, you know, the rooms aren't necessarily safe. So, you know, if you're low on resources, you do not have to continue pushing in.
I have extra resources. What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying. I don't want to say where do you want to go next and have you think that you don't have the option to just hit the bricks.
We could just eat. Yeah.
We might as well just have a look around the area the Lord themselves was in.
Yeah, you can head down there.
Or those of us with dark vision, anyway.
Well, you can light a torch.
Going to light a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, could someone heal me, please?
Yes.
I have one spell slot. I can do that, but
I have more than one, so yeah. I will do
I'll
that
hold
for you.
on to it as an emergency thing.
Let me reveal some more fog.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Tattle, you will be getting 10 back.
That's lovely, thank you.
So as you're looking in this area, there is not much in the way of items around here. Pretty much everything here has rotted away. Anything that would have been made of wood or fabric or anything like that. If you're having a good look, give me a perception check and we'll see if you can find anything lying in the water.
I am specifically going to be looking around, potentially behind where the tree was resting.
Yep, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for 27.
Okay.
Perception.
Nice.
I perceive 24.
Okay, you've all found something then. So Vanstone, you find 11 gold pieces in the water.
Great.
Amity, you find 12 electrum pieces in the water.
Ooh.
And Tattle, you find 20 copper pieces in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't based on your check, by the way. You just had to beat a certain amount to find some stuff in there. It was just
okay.
the D100 roll after that.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Tattle always stuck with the coppers. Yeah, I mean, Tattle feels like him's right here.
You do find a collapsed passageway this way. And through here, you can see there's some light shining in.
Can we make our way up there?
You can start to make your way up there. Hold on a sec.
Wait, how many copper pieces did you say it was? Sorry?
That was 20 copper pieces.
20.
Yeah, you can make your way through here. You're not moving stealthily, so we don't have to worry about that. So the stones are sort of falling under your feet as you're moving over.
Sure.
Let me just, as you get closer, let me reveal this as well,
You're gonna run up as
which
well.
you can see through.
We found a garden.
Yeah.
Okay. I
So you can
think as a
find-
druid, I need to ask this.
Mhm.
Do I... Like,
Nature stuff.
yes, it's nature stuff. Can I nature?
Can I nature?
Yeah, when you say it's naturing time and you natured all over the enemies. As you step in, you find that there's rubble on the ground that is sort of covered in mulch and stuff like that. But there's also the remains of a large statue, or possibly a suit of armor that is mostly covered in moss and mulch and the like.
Does it look like all the stuff that's covering it has caused it to start corroding, or does it still look like it's...
Still looks fine. This looks like just a case where just over a huge amount of time the garden that was here has overgrown. Is what is...
It's overtaken the armor, but it hasn't damaged the armor in any way whatsoever.
Tattle, give me a nature check, please.
Smells like magic stuff to me.
After Amity said that, give me a nature check, Tattle.
Okay. What's my
That's
score
a very
for
good point,
nature?
Amity.
That's a dirty 20 again.
With a dirty 20, okay. Why is the armor not rusted? This garden clearly has grown significantly faster than it would ordinarily if it had just been left.
Okay. Do I recognize any of the sort of plants in here? Are they like mundane plants that are growing quickly, or are they like a specific variety of magical plant?
Yeah. So they're miniature trees, almost like bonsai. Bonsai trees on the right-hand side here.
Which
and
I know.
There's sort of a faint glow over them. So there's light here coming from a hole in the ceiling, but here there's sort of this faint glow, a little like dancing lights over them, just because the hole in the ceiling is not intentional. And so it was just to, let them grow under magical light.
Can I sort of learn anything about the spell that's generating this magical light? Because obviously normal magical lights don't help plants grow, presumably.
Yeah, sure. You can roll me Arcana to find that out.
Okay.
I want to take a closer look at the armor.
Okay, yeah. Roll me perception, please.
Yeah, that's only an 8 for Arcana, by the way.
You're not sure, but you're right that it's definitely possibly a modification of the spell has happened. But yeah, you're right. It shouldn't be sustaining plants normally.
Not a great perception roll. It's 11.
11 is actually just enough. So you find in the palm of its hand on this armor, there's a scrap of parchment that says, "Water every blank." Well, it doesn't say blank. It's been sort of soiled. Don't fey, and then soiled, and then cankerholt.
I'm going to pass that to Tattle. See if she recognizes anything, like what sort of plant that might refer to. Anything along those lines.
Do I know what a cankerholt is?
Roll me a... Well, what kind of information are you searching for here? What does Tattle think it might be?
Okay. Wait, could you repeat the message again, please?
Sure. It is water every blank, don't fey blank, cankerholt. The C on cankerholt is capitalized.
Cankerholt. So Cankerholt, that's the name of something. It's probably is it going to be a Latin taxidermy thing?
Cankerholt, perhaps the person who wrote the note.
What was the Lord's name? The Duke's name?
Don't think you knew that.
I thought we did. Wait, did we get his name from the...
Yes, you did get his name. I had that in my notes and I had to tell you. His name was Baron Cankerholt.
Yeah.
Yes, you did know that.
Okay, so it's just signed Cankerholt, so that's not a plant?
Unless there's a plant named after him.
Oh, are there any roses about?
No,
there aren't actually any roses in here.
Can I look for
That's
any
weird, because
clues
that's kind of his thing.
on this desk here?
Would I have been able? I would remember last session I did sort of look around his the entrance that had a bunch of rose decorations. Would I have any information from that or?
Hang on a sec. Probably not in this case. Just looking through my notes.
Okay.
But Amity, you do find a notebook that is left open, and on there is the description of a rare flower that grows in the forest northeast of the tomb. The flower petals can be ground and the smoke inhaled to see visions of the future. There's a map attached to it to a glade of likely flowers, but none of the landmarks are familiar to you. And if you show them to Tattle and Vanstone, they won't be familiar to any of you.
Oh, I definitely show them. We have somewhere to explore. That was northeast of the ruins, you said?
Yeah, northeast of the tomb in a forest.
Is that Aruba? Is it going on the map?
Absolutely can go on the map, yep.
The druid community will know of this. I mean, will want to know of this.
Yep.
You also find on there, roll me a perception check. You also find in this are some notes in the hand of whoever works here. It appears to be a horticultural almanac, specifying multiple types of plants, including the one that you saw mentioned there.
The check was 18, by the way. 18.
One page has been torn out of the book.
Huh.
Would I be able to sort of glean what might have been on that page? Because I think Tattle would probably have read quite a few almanacs in her time.
You can sort of probably piece things together. The page is currently in Vanstone's hand.
Okay.
And says water every blank, don't fail blank, Baron Kankerhol.
Don't fail me. Water every blank. How big's the space for blank?
Small, probably 3 letters.
Could be a number of days, could be a number of hours.
Could be rows.
Days.
Could be.
Could be water every item of some kind, yeah.
This
is all
guy does like fruit.
Sorry, Tattle, you wanted to look at the plants at one point, didn't you?
Yes.
Sorry, I've misread my notes. Can you make me a nature check?
Wait, I thought I already did a nature check.
Oh, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay, let me give you some more information. I missed this bit on my notes. So you notice there's a pleasant aroma coming from one of the plants, and it is actually the one up here to the north of Amity. With your nature check, it is a plant called frost thistle. It is exceptionally hard to cultivate in this area, will likely die if taken from the tomb. You know that its seeds can be ground and mixed with a skin's worth of water to produce a milk that neutralizes the effects of mild poisons. There's enough here to make 2 potions, or antitoxin, essentially.
Oh, yeah. How easy exactly is it to cultivate?
In this area, exceptionally hard. It requires a very specific acidity, which is not in this area. It requires cold temperatures in general. And now you're thinking about it, this area is quite cold, this room. As you approach the plant, actually the ones behind you are much warmer.
So if we take them from here, they're going to die. So we only take them if we're going to use them, I think.
But all you have to do is, just take the seeds from it and mix it.
Right, but did you say they're exceptionally rare?
Exceptionally hard to cultivate in this area. Not exceptionally rare, but exceptionally hard to cultivate here. Kind of like trying to grow a marrow in the desert.
Okay, so there's not going to be any sort of ethical dilemma about preserving a almost extinct species here then?
No, nothing like that. It's not like this is like the only only frost thistle. They tend to grow in mountainous regions that are very cold.
Yeah. Guess I'll be mixing up some antitoxin then. If no one minds waiting a moment.
Yeah, sure. And during that moment, can you all roll initiative, please?
I was waiting to move upwards a little bit to inspect the next room while stuff was being done. But
I wanted to look at this thing more, but it looks like this thing is going to look at us instead.
No, Tattle, as you reach to touch the plant touches back.
Ooh.
Oh, it's one of those. Wait, would Tattle nerd plants do this?
You didn't see that one.
Different type of plant.
There is a plant that does this. It's called a blight. And they are horrific creatures. They feed on blood.
Oh no, I have blood.
Yeah.
Okay, so initiative. We have not too bad. Not too shabby. How do I?
Oh. Same hat. Oh.
Okay, got a 14. All right. Okay, yeah, you're all up first, but you are surprised. So what's actually going to happen is the twig blight is going to go first, and it is because it's basically invisible as long as it remains motionless. So that's why no matter what perception check you rolled, you were never going to spot it.
Where if this thing gets a 20?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It reaches out with its claws, scratch at you. And that is an 11.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit at all. Okay, back to the top with Vanstone. So you've just seen a plant reach out to scratch at Tattle.
I just instinctively Sacred Flame before I do anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. Dex save from a plant. Let's see. 19.
What?
It has plus one to Dex. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
Oh my God.
Really not Vanstone's day.
I don't know why. Amity, over to you.
Okay. I mean, it's a plant, so slashing is going to be pretty good. So I'm going to slash it twice.
All right, that sounds great.
First one is 19.
19 will hit. Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. Ooh, that was good. I do believe that's plus 4. Let me just double check. A little bit out of source, so I'm waiting for the door to ring. No, it's plus 2. Cool. 10 slashing, and then I'm going to do it again with a bonus action.
You don't need to.
Okay,
It's immediately destroyed.
Slash.
As it hits the ground, sap releases from it, and it releases essentially a cry for help in the form of pheromones, which some plants can do. And
now we have more.
now you have a few more.
Tattle.
I'm just going to put
Tattle
more at the
looks
end of the initiative.
In which
Tattle.
case, can I move towards the ones, or is that the end of my turn?
You can move towards it. I will say you probably can't attack it because they have surprise on you in this case, and they've only just entered the attack. Entered the combat, so to speak.
Okay, sure. I will
Yeah.
get up close and personal.
Actually, no. They entered at the start. No, you can attack them. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. Otherwise, like, people would come out of invisibility and there'd be surprise rounds going on. That's nonsense.
Bonus action attack it is. That's 18
18 hits. Yeah, roll damage.
for 6 slashing.
For 6 slashing. That
On
is
the topmost one, number
another dead twig blight. Boom. Tattle, over to you. There's
Tattle
3
looks
more
at Amity.
things.
Tattle
One
looks
of
at
them,
Amity
by
and
the
says,
way, is not a twig blight. It's a bit bigger.
yeah. Okay. First, Tassle's head spins round as Amity moves to attack the next one. Says, "Hey, Amity, aren't these your people now?"
No! They're attacking us! What do you mean?
Hey, look. I've met some very nice plants in my time. But, and she just crouches down, grabs some stones, and just taps one against one of the sort of like bonsai trees. Or one of the bonsai trees, the blight.
No, they were hidden among the trees.
Okay, yeah, just taps them against the trees. And she's going to lob one at, I think, number 4.
Number 4, okay.
That's a natural 1.
That won't hit, I'm afraid. Okay.
Unless its AC happens to be 6.
Natural 1s never hit. We go over to the other blight. No, they don't. Vine blight. And it is going to use its constrict on... Oh, no, it's not. It's going to use its recharge ability. It's going to use entangling plants because you're all in range of it. So for 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15... Yeah, this entire area. And I'm going to need a strength saving throw, please, from Vanstone, Amity, and Tattle.
4.
6.
Okay. 6. Amity?
Oh, I have proficiency in that. 16.
16. Okay. Tattle, Vanstone, you are now restrained. The area is also now difficult terrain for anyone who isn't a plant. While restrained, your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Wow.
Yeah. Vine Blight's really evil. That's its go. We go to number 3, who is going to attack Amity with advantage.
Nope, because I passed the save.
Oh, you passed the save. Sorry, let me roll again then. Let me roll again.
16.
Oh, you know what they can do actually? Yeah, no. They're gonna move and attack Tattle with advantage.
Oh no.
That is not great. 14 to hit.
I think that just meets my AC. Yep, my AC's 14.
Okay. So you are going to take... Well, it's not so much from a twig blight, don't worry. Comparatively, it's not so much. 5 points of piercing damage as the claws... I don't know why the claws do piercing damage, but yeah, the jabbing forwards, I guess, instead of
like
slashing at you.
Yeah, they're like thorns or lots of little twigs.
Yeah. That one's go. We go to number 4, who is going to attack Vanstone. Because at advantage, it's probably going to start moving like this to sort of get around the other side. There we go. At advantage, anyway. That's going to hit because it's like a natural 18. And again, not a huge amount of damage. 5 points of piercing damage.
That's a bit more damage than
4 points of piercing damage. I can't maths.
Okay.
Vanstone, it's your turn to respond. If you want to break free, you can use your action to make a DC 12 strength check. If you want to free someone else, you can also do that to someone else if they're within 5 feet.
Yeah, I might actually use my action to heal instead of doing that. Because if I use my action getting free and then get hit again, I will be dead. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna do that thing instead. Oh, okay, so I have healed 7, so I'm on 10 now.
Okay,
and that I can't really move.
You're not allowed to move while you're... Yeah. Over to Amity. Amity, you are still able to move.
Mm-hmm.
You can free Tattle with a strength saving throw or free Vanstone with with a strength check. Or you can, just do some whacking.
They're not taking damage from the restraint, are they? So
no, they don't take any damage from this restraint.
And if there's anything that Amity Snapdragon knows, it's that Tattle is a badass and doesn't need my help. And Vanstone also looks in a bad way. So I'm going to get down in the middle of everything, and the first thing I'm going to do is take a swing at number 4.
Okay.
With less things being swung at the person who's almost dead is good. That's a pretty good roll. 16.
16 will hit, yep. Roll damage.
For a total of 6 piercing.
Okay. That's another Twig Blight gone.
And then bonus action attack. Let's see if we can't free Tattle at the same time, because I'm amazing like that.
It won't free him.
Oh, well, get him away from as much damage. That's a natural 1, so...
it's not going to work, I'm afraid. Tattle, over to you. You are restrained.
Wait, how much damage do torches do if you try and burn something with them?
There are no rules for that. I'll say...
There is.
Oh, 1 fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna slash tip with my schemata, which I think is more like a machete.
Okay, roll at disadvantage. Wait, aren't you in ape form?
No, I changed back.
Oh, yeah, of course, because, yeah, you did Magic Stone as well, yeah. No, ignore me.
Yeah, I stopped being an ape after the skeleton fight.
Yeah,
Just
that's
because I
fair.
thought it would be, I mean, it would be kind of funny, but... kind of hard to talk. Okay, even with disadvantage, that is a 17.
17 hits, yeah. Roll the damage. Very nice.
And that's 6 points of slashing damage.
Another blight cut down in its prime by the vicious adventurers. Sap leaking everywhere.
I'll have you know, I'm excellent at head trimming.
It is the scarier one's go. First of all, does it get its entangling plants back? Yes. Second of all, it is now going to attack. It is going to attack Amity, I think, with its constrict. That is a unnatural 20.
Ew. Oh no.
You are now grappled. While grappled, you are restrained.
Well.
And you take...
But that's not a ability contest. It's an attack.
It auto happens. A lot of monsters do that, where they auto grapple on hit. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as these vines wrap around you and start pressing in on you.
I am in trouble.
Yeah, you're also restrained, like all the others.
Yep. Yeah. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Vanstone, over to you. Everyone's getting tied down now.
I'm thinking about time. Okay. Let me think. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have something really, really useful I can throw in. No. I could slightly, no, that wouldn't help. Okay, the only thing I can think to do now, because I won't hit this thing if I try and swing at it, I'm gonna have to try and break out of the plants, I think.
Okay, sure. So give me a strength check, please.
Right, just a raw strength? Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. Yeah, it's raw. There's no proficiency going in. I was just double checking on the rules. Okay, you remain restrained, and that is your action, I'm afraid. Amity, over to you.
Okay.
Tightening vines around all of you.
A spot of... I don't take any damage on my turn?
No. There's no damage at the start of your turn on this one.
Okay. My options are try to get out of this, lest I get constricted again, or heal, lest I take damage and go unconscious. I would say this constitutes quite the emergency. But also, strength score's not bad.
So this is a grapple that you can attempt to escape in the standard way.
Yep.
You
So
don't
either
have to...
strength or dex to get out then. Athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah. So it's not like the restrain that's happening to Vanstone and Tattle, which is a different feature.
I would like to use my athletics to try and get out.
Okay, roll it.
Amazing. Rolled an 18 for a total of 22.
You're out. It's a flat DC for this ability.
Yep, and that was an action.
Yep, you're free.
Okay, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Because I'm terrified of an opportunity attack right now.
That's fair. Tattle, over to you.
Okay, question. Would I be aware if the creature that's attacking us is intelligent in any way?
It's not the stupidest of things. Like it appears to be operating. It's not got humanoid intelligence for sure. Certainly a lot more instinctual from how it's acting. Roll me an insight check. This is insight. It's rare to see insight in battle.
Yeah, luckily insight runs off wisdom. I mean, there is a rogue that's entirely based around insight checks, I think. Anyway, that's 17.
With a 17, you get the feeling it's probably got an intelligence between 3 and 8.
So like an animal. It's animal smart.
Yeah. Well, no. Animals are usually below 3. So this is smartish.
It's parrot smart.
A bit more than that, actually. Question is it too late to negotiate? Almost certainly.
Almost certainly.
Well, negotiations have failed. Time for magic stone.
Blights are one of the few plants that specifically have evil as their alignment. Like most plants are unaligned. Blights hate you.
Wouldn't Tattle know that?
You'd probably have a good feeling on that, on them being like just genuinely vicious. The reason blights are vicious is they literally feed off of humanoid blood. So this is good news for them. It's dinner.
When I was doing my training, they told me these things are real jerks.
And yeah, blights are common enough, and certainly common enough for druids, that you definitely know that.
Okay, does an 11 hit?
No, an 11 will not hit, I'm afraid.
Guess the stone just bounces off the wall next to it then.
Yeah, just straight off there. Okay, over to the Vine Blight, who is going to try and grab Amity again. Friend, come back!
Aww.
That is a 14 to hit, so I don't think that's going to hit if you're still bark-skinned.
I didn't recast it.
Oh, no, yeah. Does a 14 hit?
I have an AC of 14.
Welcome back to the Vine Zone. Yeah, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are once again grappled and restrained.
I am grappled, restrained, and unconscious.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. All right. Top of the round, it's Vanstone.
Oh, that sucks. Let me think for a second. Yeah, I assume there's no duration on that entangling root spell, right?
1 minute.
1 minute. It's like 10 rounds. Okay,
Yeah.
Sure. I'm trying to think of what would be not a waste of a turn. Because I can neither effectively get rid of the roots, or, I mean, I could help Amity, I think, with a spell.
Mm-hmm.
But Amity would still be in a position to... Oh, Amity goes next. Okay, yeah, I'm going to heal Amity. I think. Do that without interference in the plants, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, I'm going to have to do that then. Okay, that's going to be 11.
Okay, nice.
Thank you, Frando.
Amity's back up. Amity, you're literally up next.
Hey, am I restrained?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stab it with the short swords. You know,
Okay.
it's just the only way out of this, really, because it's gonna keep restraining us, is to do a moida.
Yep, roll at disadvantage.
The only way is through.
Oh, that's on the floor. Oh, but it rolled one better than the other one. So total 13 plus thing is 17.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Terrible damage. Horrendous. Why would you do this to me? I'm also going to activate my hunter's thing for this.
Yep, that's fine.
To add a d4. That's +2, so 3 + 2, 5.
5 points of damage. That's the first damage against the Vine Blight. Well done.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Stab it again.
Yeah, go for it. Disadvantage.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Better, but it's at disadvantage. So total of 15.
15 hits.
Excellent.
I'm going to tell you now, the
That's a
AC is 12.
shit. Ooh,
Just to make this a little easier in the
like
future.
even at disadvantage, like 3 piercing.
3 piercing. Okay, excellent. Tattle, over to you.
So I have a question about its special ability. Is the strength check the only way out of it? There's no option to just cut my way out or anything?
The only way out is a strength check.
Also, suddenly be too big for it to hold on.
But you can also free your friends if you're particularly strong.
As let's not.
It also has
I
like
mean-
no maximum size category, so growing to a large creature is not going to help. Growing to be a strong creature might help you break out, though.
Yeah. I mean, that'll be an option, but that'll be my last use of wild shape.
Mm.
Um,
On the other hand, Amity and Vanstone are both close to death.
this is true.
I mean, you do what you want. I mean, they've got backup characters, I'm sure.
I mean, to be fair, I've got the spell slots to heal them from range if I need to.
Oh, that's fair then. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tattle's going to just look a bit miffed. She's going to glare at it for a second, then she's going to smirk,
Okay.
drop her last magic stone, and she's just going to grab a handful of the thorns from the fallen twig blight to recast it.
Okay. I like it.
That's just a bit of just a bit of flavour.
Yeah, I like that.
And she's going to throw basically the limbs of the fallen blights at it.
Brutal. All right. Roll me an attack at disadvantage.
Okay, that's a 16.
16 hits. Very nice. Roll the damage.
Ooh. And that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow. That is
And
a
it just
bloodied vine blight.
and it just looks like a bit of the twig blights just wraps around its branches.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
slashes against it as well. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. It'd be probably very gory if it was with people.
Yeah.
It's like Samurai Jack gore.
Just picking up someone else's hand and throwing at them. Okay, over to the Vine Blight. The Vine Blight is going to reconstrict Amity, which they can do with advantage because of restrained. That is only an 11 to hit. I rolled atrociously.
Hey, that's a miss.
Over to Vanstone.
I just
Hello.
lost a little.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and get it out of this plant
Okay, strength check, please.
situation. 15.
15, you are free.
Great, love it. Can I do anything else?
You have your movement and bonus action available. Just so you know, the Vine Blight is constricting Amity with all of its vines. You have a fair assumption that it can't currently make any attacks while it's restricting Amity.
I can't. I can't do anything to help Amity directly, right?
No, not in this case. You could next turn you could take the help action to give Amity advantage on the escape, but for now, no.
In that case, I'm just going to step out of melee range.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay,
yeah,
great, cool.
That's totally fine. And there'll be no attack of opportunity because the plant's currently focused on Amity. Amity, over to you.
Zap.
All right, roll them with disadvantage.
Oh, that's going to be a mess. That's a 9. I'm not even going to bother with it.
Fair.
Bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. 8 plus 4? Yes. So exactly 12.
Oh, that hits. Yeah, roll damage.
Oof. Okay. I do wish it had been the first one, but you know, that's fine. Whatevs. 3 piercing.
3 piercing. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's not quite. It's still got fighting spirit at this point because it's hungry and it knows you're close to being its dinner.
You can taste my desperation.
Yeah, it's still going, but its Tattle's go next. It could all change.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go magic gore again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Body horror, this thing. Okay, with disadvantage.
Rated A for adults only, but only if you're a plant. One for our American cousins there. But that's only an 8 to hit, so not him.
Nope, straight into the wall this time. Okay, over to the Vine Blight. Vine Blight is once again trying to crush Amity. Is actually going to move around while doing that. It's not restrained in this case, but it just can't attack anyone other than Amity while constricting. Okay, that is gonna hit. That's a 22 to hit.
Only just.
And you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I am down to 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Scary time. Vanstone, over to you.
Oh, right. Okay, it's Amity next. So yeah, I'm going to use help. I'm going to help Amity.
Okay, so that uses your action, but it's going to grant advantage to Amity.
That's fine.
Assuming this is helping an ability check, so Amity, it'll be on your ability to escape.
I will
but if you're
point out
attacking, I was going to say, Vanstone, you can move north and help, and what that will do is give Amity advantage on the attack rolls.
Make it a straight roll.
Which would make them straight rolls.
If I were to escape and move away, I get opportunity attacked. And then I draw.
And you get constricted again. It's great. It's the opportunity attacks with his constrict.
In that case, I will move to...
There's a reason I stopped trying to get out and started trying to kill.
Okay. Amity?
I swing.
Okay.
This time, straight roll.
Flat roll, yeah. As you've got Vanstone sort of distracting the Vine Blight.
That's a dirty 20.
You're able to sneak in with an opening, roll the damage.
Ooh, I've been forgetting to roll my d4 as well. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I'll roll it this time. 10 plus. I think that's plus 2. Yes, so that's 12 piercing. That was a good one.
Amazing! Yeah, absolutely. It had 4 hit points left. You stab it straight through the equivalent, like the plant heart, but actual blood comes out, right, and sprays out, arcs out, and it's humanoid blood. Yeah. Funny thing about blights is they actually do have blood. It's just not theirs. But yeah, you beat the blights. Well done. Combat over. And I'm probably going to say we will leave this as the session for this because we're coming up to 11 o'clock.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to do the final 2 remaining rooms. I tell you what, there were 2 more fights, but I think we're getting to the point where the extra 2 fights are not going to be... It's not going to be as satisfying as earlier. Like we're at the sort of... You're at the end of your resources. You can rest safely. I'm going to say you can go and get the treasure. I will tell you what was going to be in there, though, so you can be appropriately afraid. 2 rust monsters in the top right.
Oh no, rust monsters, a druid's bane.
I mean, yeah, the druid, you're fine. Vanstone suddenly scared noises because, of course, every time
I'd
they
be a little
attack you,
bit
they lower
concerned.
your AC by 1 permanently.
My weapons would have taken a problem.
And in this room, you'd find 3 animated suits of armor, much like the one
I
crushed
knew
to the
it.
ground. Yeah, they were
There we
coming up.
go.
And they were originally gardeners, but they are now protecting the plants as best they can. But I'll give you what was in the treasure for the rust ones, because I think with enough time you can go and get that, and that's no problem. There wasn't treasure in the top. So you can add on 20 gold pieces, 130 silver pieces, and 2,600 copper pieces.
Maps. I don't have my thing ready, and I'm not in a position to get stuff right now.
That's all right. I'll put it into the Discord.
Yeah.
There were originally like weapons and all that, but they have all rusted away for some reason.
Right.
Can I
Good way of,
recommend that we take take the magical armors with us as well?
You can take those. They are normal, but actually they're oversized, so they won't fit any of you unless you're large. But you could take them to a smith and maybe get them resized, something like
Take them
that.
to the artificers. They
Yeah.
might like them.
Yeah, exactly. It will always be used as raw materials, or if someone happens to enlarge, reduce a lot, stonk, you could give one of them. But yeah, I would say you're at a point now where I think you're reasonably safe. But yeah, how evil are those vine blights, huh?
I know, right?
Let me tell you, in an official published module, I'm not telling you which one, there is a fight against 24 twig blights, 4 vine blights, and 6 other types of blight at the same time. We were 3rd level. We were like, this... What? Oh, and there's a bunch of druids added on as well.
It sounds like it would take a very long time to do a turn of.
There are special rules for if there's a lot of creatures attacking all at once. You use a different way of resolving attacks.
Okay.
So it's basically the number that are around you adds to the to hit, and you roll. There's a table that says if there's this many around, 4 automatic hits happen instead of you going, rolling 10 times and that sort of thing. But yeah, it is still slow. It is still extremely slow. Like, it was complete madness. But they are a hell of a fight. I found some classic D&D monsters to throw in on this one, and I was quite looking for it. But yeah, you've bested the Lord of Rotten Ruin, the first of many lords that you've encountered. It was the second lord that you've encountered actually, because as you may have worked it out, you've encountered 1 before so far. And yeah, you're going to be able to head back, and upon arriving home, of course, you'll all level up.